September 25th, and my thoughts this morning have been about our generational, the things that we get that are generational, the parts of us that are generational. And you hear so much about generational healing and undoing the releasing the wounds from the past and all the garbage that our ancestors have given us. But today I was thinking about all of the wonderful things our ancestors have given us. I'm still working through my mother's journals. I've just started the last one that I've been able to find, which is ends 3 years before the end of her life. And so working, I've been seeing a lot of the generational things that I wasn't even aware of being there. But what I have been mostly surprised about is that there are so many generational blessings that I've received and that I see within my children or my family that go way back. And so today, for posterity, I just want to share some of the things that I'm grateful for that I know have been given to me from my ancestors. And many of them are spread across my family today. My aunts, uncles, cousins, use out. So I know they go back more than just my mom and dad. And so I'm just going to share some of the things that I'm grateful for. And I hope that as my children see this or whoever down the road that you'll be able to pause and instead of like pointing the finger and like, my mom did this, my dad, my grandma, all this garbage. Usually always, I really do believe that we all do the very best we know how in the moment with the tools that we've been given. And so, like, yes, we want to heal and correct the things that were damaging from the past without judgment because it is what it is. But also, like, man, there's so much power in gratitude and recognizing the benefits and the positive things that came from those beautiful people. So, one thing, not one thing, some the things that I just made a quick list, and I know there are so many more that as I keep thinking, and the cool thing about our brain is when I go down this line of thinking of what benefits do I have today that have been given to me from my ancestors? It just keeps going and spilling out and strengthening my love for my family. So some of the things that I have been given or that I recognize is that I've been given a natural automatic love for all people. Oh man, my parents, well, my mom especially, my dad was pretty good, but he was also good at the government and oh these people and oh whatever. But for the most part, he was very accepting of everybody as well. My mom loved everyone, and I that's where it comes naturally to me. I've been had that modeled, and I'm not going to go through all the details of all of them. I'm just going to rattle them off. I was given a foundational belief that there is a God and God loves me, faith in the power of prayer, love of nature, and the benefits of preserving nature, spending time in nature, connecting to nature, using nature to improve and sustain our lives, creating creative desires. I have a very creative ancestral line, desire. And on the creative note, there are a lot of people that have creativity, but they suppress it because it's not going to get you ahead like earning money unless you can earn money from your creative sides. And sometimes that's really shut down in a lot of families. I'm very grateful that my family was encouraging of all of our creative endeavors. A desire to work through problems. We were pretty open there was open door policy with kids being able to talk to my mom. I wish I would have. I was still a little shut down myself, but she was open to receiving the innate ability to forgive. That's just something that's always come easy. And I saw that modeled in my mother, accepting of others as they are, supporting goofiness and weirdness. I love that I can embrace what a dork I am. Uh, my dad stood up on the stage in one of my, um, oh, like I was third grade. It was just, my grade only was putting on um, a show, music, whatever, you do in elementary school. We were running late. My dad told my sister to go up on stage and do a dance to entertain everybody. She's like, "No, you do it, Dad." And he did. He got up and did this whole like oh, what's his name? The Jello pudding pop guy that ended up having some yuck, but Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby style dance in front of the whole school. Totally okay with his goofy weirdness, and I love that. Um, Freedom to choose my own path. My parents didn't push me to do any specific thing except for do what I loved and find what I was good at, and I'm grateful for that. um, Learning how to cook with herbs and veggies. We always had a big garden, and I love that they instilled that in gardening. Is another one. They gifted us a strong work ethic. Everybody had to work. That's just what we do. We were service minded. We had grit instilled in us, and I love the last thing I came up with was intuition, trusting, finding, and trusting that intuition, that connection with God, and just believing and knowing that I can connect and I can trust my own spirit and my mind to do the best things in my life, and as long as I listen. I'm grateful to my family and my ancestors for all of these things. I'm just going to, for fun, keep going and see what other things I'm grateful for from my ancestors. Yeah, we got a lot of junk and garbage too, but a lot of beautiful things. And I know you do too. And I don't know, just